Ever come to a bathroom sink and when you look down near the drain, you see this pink ring that goes around the side of the drain? That's a bacteria, and it's caused from standing water. Sometimes you'll see this inside the toilets, sometimes it's in the sink, sometimes it's in the bathtub. And if I come across here to this other sink and I take a look, I can see that there's standing water in there right now. So one of the things that we have in our homes, many of us have this without buying any expensive chemicals, is some hydrogen peroxide. And this is just 3% hydrogen peroxide. What I do recommend though is that from time to time, if you are cleaning the bathroom, or let's say that you're brushing your teeth, or you're doing something where you're going to be in the bathroom for a few minutes and you can monitor it, what I recommend is that you take the hydrogen peroxide, and I just want to pour a little bit of it right there in that ring. And I'm just going to let that set, and if there's any bubbling in there, it's going to eat up the protein and it's going to dissolve that. So we're just going to leave that for a few minutes and let that kind of work its magic. So we'll come back to this sink over here and we'll do the same process where I've got my hydrogen peroxide, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this down here. And you can see that immediately it bubbled up. And as it bubbles up, it's activating by decomposing that bacteria. And so this is a really great way to break that up without any other chemicals whatsoever. And we can just let that set for a few minutes while we're doing something else here in the bathroom, and then we'll check on it to see if it's ready to wipe out. Now, one of the things that's interesting while we're here, right next to this, I've got an electric toothbrush. So if I remove the electric toothbrush, and you've seen this also as well, on a lot of electric toothbrushes, you'll see some nastiness that has built up there. So I'm going to do the same hydrogen peroxide process with the nastiness of this toothbrush. And so I've opened the lid, and I'm just going to put a little bit right there. And you can see how that's turned white. That's the hydrogen peroxide activating against the bacteria that's already on that toothbrush. So we're going to leave that for a couple minutes, and then we'll go back and we'll check on the ring in the sink. So this pink bacteria, which is pink slime, is really known as Serratia marcescens. And it is a bacteria which causes a wide range of infectious diseases, such as respiratory tract infection, urinary tract infection. It also causes peritonitis, which is the inflammation of the membrane of the abdominal wall. And so we want to make sure that we just don't have it lying around our bathrooms, because we don't want to get close to it. So I can just take a Q-tip here and I can go around the edges of the drain here, and I can just kind of wipe that away. And then because the hydrogen peroxide has activated that, it's helped dissolve it a little bit. And you'll see up close how that just comes right off with a Q-tip. And it's kind of gross. Ew, check that out. I'm actually going to put this over the sink because I don't want that to spill on the granite. But you'll see that's what we have going on there. And with the Q-tip, you see how I can dislodge all this? And now both of those are ready to be cleaned with our regular cleaner. So this pink slime looks scary because it's pink, and you might think that something's wrong with your water or whatever. It's not. It's just that it's a bacteria that grows with standing water and air. And then of course we have a reintroduction of regular stuff that we spit down the sink, like when we're brushing our teeth or washing our face or shampoos or gels or whatever. And it can be cleaned out with just a little bit of powdered cleanser. I'm using Barkeeper's Friend here, and just a non-scratch scrub sponge. All right, so looking at our final results, if we get close to that drain, it came 100% clean with just a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and a Q-tip. So if you have pink rings or stains inside your sink, your tub, your toilet, or where the shower meets the glass in your shower, you can do it with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and a Q-tip. So that's just an easy little tip, and I thought that might be of help to you. All right, if you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.